Hey everybody, welcome back to A Better Computer. My name is Matt, and I can hear you already. You're like, Matt, you just made an ARC video about an update they did like 2 weeks ago. Why are you doing another one? This update is really, really cool. I'm just going to get into it and show you what it can do to give you an idea of why I think it's cool. So, Boosts has been a feature of ARC for quite a while. You're able to embed your own JavaScript and CSS on pages to tweak things, but if you don't know how to write code, then it's going to be kind of confusing. There's a really awesome new version of Boosts out. So I'm going to search for Boost to the current page, and now you get this little pop-up over here that lets you start to make some tweaks. And we're going to start with the number one thing I find it useful for, and that is zapping things off the page. So you just click zap. And now as you move your mouse around, you're going to hover over and divs are going to be highlighted in yellow and you can zap things. So I never use this thing up here, right? This is just wasted space. So let me just click it, zap this, zap it. There we go. On YouTube, for whatever reason, you have to click like twice or 3 times sometimes. But there we go. We got rid of those. I'm also not that interested in shorts. I'm sorry. We're going to go ahead and zap this. There we go. So now shorts are gone, and sometimes it shows me, let's see if we've got it this time. No, sometimes it shows me like, here's some movies you can rent. I don't want to do that. But there we go. So now we've trimmed that down, and all I see are the videos it's recommending to me. No shorts, no like tags or anything I can search for. That's awesome. And if I want to undo any of this, it keeps a history of the things you've done. And when you hover over these, it'll highlight the things that you deleted. So these two are deleting the tags at the top, and then this was getting rid of the shorts. And I'm pretty happy with that. So I can get out of zap mode now, but there's more I can do. So I can adjust the size. I think the thumbnails are too big here. So let me go ahead and click, and I can make them bigger, even more big, or 90%. So I can just make the page a little smaller. And for YouTube, I like that. It just lets me see a little bit more. I can change the text case to all caps, all lowercase, everything title case, or just leave it as it is. I tend to leave it as it is because that can get confusing. You can change the font. So if you want to make it like Hoffler text, you can go ahead and do that. You can make it Wingdings if you just want to be totally confused about what's here. Futura, like you can kind of mess with this. We'll go with this. And now I can also force a dark mode. We're not going to do that. But these colors are the next thing that I just find I really enjoy being able to tweak how pages look. So let me kind of go with this orangish yellow. Then I can move this around to kind of tweak. Let's retain some of that red. There we go. And now I kind of have this more chilled out vibe on YouTube. There's some controls here to adjust the contrast if I want, the brightness level. I tend not to move these too much. Original saturation, so how much of the original colors do you want to come through versus totally go all in? Again, I kind of leave these around the middle and just kind of mess with these circles to get what I want. And I can reset with this button here. But yeah, this is pretty rad. And if I want to share this, I can go ahead and share. I can call it Chill YouTube by ABC. And it's going to take a screenshot of whatever the page looks like when you do that. You can sign it on the back. There we go. And then you can share the boost. And if you send this to someone else, if you send this link to someone else using ARC, it will open and they can implement exactly what you did, which looks pretty rad. Just to show you kind of how it works, I'm going to pull this up on Mastodon, which is another site that I like, but I don't think the website itself is the most beautiful. We're going to go ahead and boost it. Let's go ahead and move the colors. I like this to be kind of a greenish blue. So we'll do that. We're going to reduce the saturation a little bit, darken it, and let's go ahead and there we go. So that's more what I'm looking for. Let me set the font to Avenir, which is nice. And then let's start zapping, right? So let's get rid of the trending header. Let's get rid of all things like this. And then you can see as you kind of move your mouse over this button, it's actually going to select different things, but you can always see what it's selecting with the yellow background. So that looks like it gets everything I want. Cool. And I don't need this either. So zap that. And excellent. There we go. So now I've got a Mastodon UI that looks more like I want. And I should go back to YouTube real quick. It's not just like the home page. If I click into a video, then it's going to highlight this. And if I'm like, ooh, actually, you know what I don't want? Let me go into Boost. I don't want the comments to show. I can go back into Zap. I can select the comments, wait for it to pull up the IDs and everything. There we go. And now I've removed the comments. I can remove the suggestions if I want and just get a more very, very minimal YouTube experience. So yeah, I'll put a couple other screenshots of apps that I've changed, or websites, I should say, that I've changed in using this. And yeah, you can just kind of customize the web to look more like you want. And I think that's a really cool thing. And it's one of the things that other browsers let you do through extensions and stuff. But like, this is just a really cool implementation built straight into Arc that I really enjoy using. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you here next time. Bye-bye.